Tigers, my name is Lindsay Williams.
And I'm Valenzuela.
And welcome to our second EPHS Tiger News broadcast of the 2021-2022 school year.
It's prom season. On April 23rd, our juniors and seniors will be celebrating a special time at Epic Rail Yard. This year, our very own student council has put together a special treat for our students. Here's Kat Olmach with the story.
Haven't bought your prom dress or suit? Don't worry, El Paso High STUCO has your back.
There were multiple organizations that had donations of different dresses and shoes, and with prom and El Paso High being a sort of low-income school, there's always people who need donations and stuff like that, and we were more than happy to take some of that. So that was Miss Serna who kind of brought this idea to life. So although the idea helps specifically low-income students, I took a pair of shoes. I found these cute pink pair of shoes and I took it, so it was something that everyone could do. It didn't matter of your financial status. If you wanted a dress, no questions asked, we'd help you try it on, shoes, and ready to go. It's 100% free, so you just go in. If something fits you, if you like something, you can just take it. And you could have taken multiple pairs of shoes, multiple dresses. It really didn't matter. You get to keep the dresses, yes.
Though it is prom season, El Paso High School was left for the second consecutive year in a row without a spring dance. Spring Fiesta had no event this year, and here's more on that story. El Paso High School has had a long-standing tradition of having 3 dances a school year. 1, homecoming in the fall, and 2, spring fiesta and prom in the spring. This year, the only people in the school that have experienced spring fiesta are the junior class and the senior class. We talked to several students to get their opinions on not having a spring fiesta this year and what they expect for future dances.
It was a fun thing to go to as a freshman and a sophomore, okay, now I know what it feels like to actually, be a high schooler, go to high school dances and have fun like that.
I feel like it was a pivotal part of a high school experience, or at least here at El Paso High. I went to it freshman year, sophomore year, obviously no junior year, so I just thought for senior year we would get it again, and it just didn't happen.
I felt like we missed a lot of opportunities to have some fun and get out there and do some cool stuff.
I've only went once in my 4 years, but it was really fun that one time, and I would want all my little freshman friends to enjoy that and all the upcoming classes.
I know that there's freshmen this year that haven't experienced one at all, or sophomores, so I think for them I would want them to have one since I've already experienced 2, although I wish I would have experienced 4.
We also talked to our student activities director, Miss Serna, to find out the root of the cause of why we couldn't have a dance this year.
Well, there was not a dance this year because unfortunately we're in a pandemic and we have to follow CDC guidelines. At the time, the dance was in the beginning of February, and our district had a mask mandate all the way into the end of February.
Although many students had their own speculations, administration quickly shut down any rumors about why we couldn't have a dance.
The student body and administration, and they probably just were either, I don't know if they didn't think that we deserved it or what happened, but I just feel maybe there wasn't as much effort for administration, and they just thought we could set the money aside, maybe save it for next year's spring fiesta, and just thought that there were different opportunities for that to happen.
In this first year, recovering back from COVID, it was just kind of hard for everything they wanted to plan and just get everything on the books and stuff. There were so many other things, and I feel like spring fiesta may not have been as top priority as maybe prom and graduation were and homecoming, so I just feel like it may not have made the final cut like that.
COVID is the major setback. COVID changed everything for us. The administration was not willing to do another outdoor dance.
Well, we can't wait to see what spring fiesta looks like for future years. That's all for now. So because it is prom season, if you're heading out this weekend, here's Camille Davis and Paula Kish with the weather. Man, how about that weather lately, Paula?
Right? If you're going to prom this weekend, this is the weather forecast for you. We're seeing fairly clear skies and warm temperatures.
You might want to keep your jackets at home because on Saturday there's going to be a high of 81, but keep an eye out for later in the evening because there's going to be 10 to 20 mile per hour winds.
And that's all for weather. Passing it back to Lindsay and Bea.
Spring has sprung. After 6 years in the making, the EPHS Community Garden is finally open. Here's Allison Urquidy and Diana Ugalde.
The teachers of El Paso High School decided to create a garden club for students so that they can become more in touch with nature.
A nonprofit organization called La Semilla, and they are helping us install the garden, teaching students about the garden, teaching students about planting and like land backs and stuff like that, and so it's really awesome organization. I really think the goal of the garden is community building and make a better planet. And then just the way that like kids from all different groups kind of work together and in all different languages, like I think watching that was really cool because there's like some students who might not be as proficient at English or as proficient at Spanish, but everybody was like working together and communicating. And to know that like we did that, that's pretty cool.
Just so that they can learn how hard it is to grow food, gives you appreciation for your food and gardening, and so you can just learn how to be more sustainable. The teachers, we also get together with La Semilla and kind of brainstorm ideas.
In the club, my favorite thing we've done so far was probably plant the seeds, because it was really fun to just go outside with everybody and just plant seeds, and they started sprouting, so it's nice. I think it'd be good if other people joined the club just so we could maintain the plants better, so we could get them to grow like more efficiently and just like make sure that they stay alive and don't die.
I joined it because I thought it would be fun, and I've never done gardening before, and I heard that some of my friends would be in it. They should join because it'll help the look of EPHS, and it would also just help the feel. Like if you look around and you see stuff growing that you know that you contributed to, it'll help you feel better. We grew peppers, radishes, turnips, and lettuce.
It's truly inspiring to see students helping each other and nature to support the environment. You can go visit the garden behind the cafeteria, and don't forget to follow the Instagram at EPHS Garden Club.
Clubs will always play an important part in our community. This year, Spanish Honor Society put together an event to bring all of our clubs together in a lip sync battle. With more on the story, here's Lily, Laisha, and Bea.
The Battle of the Clubs was an event put together by the Spanish Honor Society where clubs competed in a lip-syncing battle.
Cassandra, who is our president of the Spanish Honor Society, wanted to create something that would include every single person in our school, and she decided to come up with this idea, and we gladly supported her. Miss Carpenter is the other person who was running the idea, and she's the one who came up with how is it that we could invite, how is it that we could organize it, and we just ran with it.
This is definitely a new tradition for El Paso High, for a lot of clubs to just be united and all the members just come and join together to watch and support everyone who they care about and where they are from.
I'm feeling nervous. We've practiced for over a week and I think we have it down.
My name is Juliana Salazar and I'm performing with the volleyball club. We're all really nervous. It kind of took a lot of us to get together, but we did it throughout the weekend. I think it turned out pretty good. We all are having really fun with it, so I think it's just going to be put together. We're going to get nervous, but it'll be fun. I want to say we've been practicing for like a week.
I'm Skylar Bevins and I'm performing with choir. I'm feeling pretty good, kind of excited.
I am kind of excited for the showcase. The Joy Club wins.
In first place came the El Paso High football team with their performance of What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction. Next in second place, choir with their mashup of songs from the musical The Greatest Showman. Last but certainly not least, in third place came the freshman class with their take on Umbrella by Rihanna. Reporting for EPHS Tiger News, this is Bea Valenzuela. Our girls soccer team won the district championships for the first time since 2018, with many accolades along the way. With more, here's Jasmine and Gabby.
Hello, my name is Gabriela Pulido for EPHS Tiger News. The girl varsity soccer team concluded their season after a tough loss in the area round of the playoff, falling 2-1 against Lubbock Cooper.
Despite the loss, the team had much to celebrate after winning the district and by-district championship for the first time since 2018. The team finished off with 13-1 in record district play, with their only loss against Andres.
The weakest point would be trying to get our communication down, but honestly throughout the season we've become really well at communicating with one another and just talking to see what plays we're going to do and really building that team bondage. It feels great. This is the first time that, in my experience, that I've ever gotten first place in a soccer team, so it's a really great feeling. The expectation was not to be in first place, actually. Going into the season, we really thought that we weren't gonna be going as far as we did, but when we did, we were all like, wow, you know, this is amazing.
I feel like this year we've had like the closest bond between all the girls. So yeah, it's been good. It feels really good. Like, all the years that I've been here, we've always had to like fight for our playoff position, so it's nice to be in first finally. I feel like we always try to do the best that we can and win all the games that we can, so it's like it wasn't expected, but it's nice that it happened.
I think this season's been doing good. I know a lot of people expected this, but a lot of people didn't because of how young our team is, but I think we've lived up to the expectations. When I came here as a freshman, we worked a lot just to get here, and it took 3 years.
I think the season has gone so good so far. I really love the whole team, and I love how everyone just connects with each other, and we just communicate well. We usually lose to Chapin, and we won this time, and it was just a breath of fresh air.
The girls followed the regular season with an impressive 5-1 victory over El Dorado to also clinch the by-district championship.
Well, I think, you know, they've been working really hard, and you never know what's going to happen. But if they play their game and they put forth a great amount of focus and stay level-headed, and then you know, it's up to them how far they go. But I think they can go. We can do some special things.
Freshman Tessa O'Neill leads the team with over 60 combined goals and assists, and ranked 3rd in the nation in assists.
It's weird playing as on varsity as a freshman because everybody there is older than me, and I'm playing with people older than me, but I like playing with my sister because I have someone there with me. Well, I just am there for the balls people have played me, but it's really the whole team, and I'm just the one that's finishing the plays we've made.
14 of 17 members will return next season, including 6 freshmen. They remain confident as they build on this season's success.
Well, congratulations to our girls soccer team. We can't wait to see what next season brings.
I'm looking forward to it. That's all for today's episode of EPHS Tiger News. I'm Bea Valenzuela.
And I'm Lindsay Williams. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.